Tonight in Hannity's America and around the world. Now, they told us we had to swallow TurboTax Tim Geithner's teeny tiny $42,000 tax mistake because his steady hand and his alone is the only one that can bring the nation out of its current economic woes. Now, National Review Online's Catherine Lopez, K-Lo, points out that after Mr. Geithner's unveiling yesterday of TARP 2, the sequel, well, the reviews are in. The New York Times says, quote, stocks slide as new bailout disappoints. The Washington Post announced in $1.5 trillion rescue, few details. Wall Street responds with a sharp sell-off, sinking Dow 4.6%. The West Coast was equally unimpressed. According to the LA Times, quote, stocks tumble after Geithner unveils financial plan. CNN's headline blared, Wall Street, thumbs down on bailout. The AP piled on with this, stocks tumble after government unveils financial plan, and Reuters reports that Geithner on the defensive in his big debut. Well, thank heavens. We finally hired this guy. And after bringing down the House last night, Mr. Geithner headed to Capitol Hill this morning to defend the new TARP bill. Now, he appeared, well, visibly shaken in recognition of his less than stellar performance. He is the recipient of this evening's liberal translation treatment.
Completely understand the desire for details and commitments. But we're going to do this carefully, consult carefully. So we don't put ourselves in the position again where we're laying out details ahead of the care and substance necessary to get it right, which requires quick departures and changes in strategy. I do not want to do that. I don't think that would be helpful for certainty. And I want to be careful and be responsive to the understandable desire in the Congress and elsewhere that we consult as we design and go forward, and that we be careful to get it right.
All right, better luck next hearing, Mr. Secretary. A former NFL quarterback turned Democratic congressman says his own party's leadership has failed you, the American people, by ramming through the partisan spending bill without consulting any opponents on the measure. North Carolina Congressman Heath Shuler was one of 11 House Democrats to vote against the bill and says that Nancy Pelosi and Harry Reid cost the bill credibility by not reaching out to blue dog Democrats and Republicans. Now, Reid spokesman Jim Manley, well, he took the high road on the matter, responding to the former Heisman runner-up's comments by saying, quote, now let me get this straight. This is coming from a guy who threw more than twice as many interceptions than touchdowns. Very professional, Mr. Manley, and I'm sure, you know what, you'll fit well into Senator Reid's office. And that is the news tonight from Hannity's America. And by the way,